The psychology of people who hate small talk. If small talk feels exhausting, pointless, or fake, this video is about you. And no, it doesn't automatically mean you're antisocial. You might be friendly. You might care about people. You might even enjoy deep conversations and still feel drained by common social phrases like, "How are you?" or "Nice weather." So, what do you do? For some people, small talk feels like empty noise. Not because they dislike people, but because their mind works differently. But here's the important part. Sometimes hating small talk does mean something else. Sometimes it's not about depth. Sometimes it's about avoidance. If we don't separate those two, we misunderstand ourselves. In this video, we'll do exactly that. You'll learn why small talk exists, why it exhausts some people, and how to tell preference from fear. Part 1. Why small talk exists. Small talk is not meant to be meaningful. Its job is not depth. Its job is safety. When humans meet, the brain asks, "Is this person safe?" Small talk answers that question. Simple topics, predictable responses, low emotional risk, weather, traffic, daily routines. All of this reduces uncertainty. So the problem is not that small talk is useless. The problem is expecting it to do a job it was never designed to do. But then comes the question, if small talk is useful, why does it feel so bad for some people? The cognitive cost. For some brains, small talk is easy. For others, it is expensive. People who dislike small talk often experience high mental effort with low reward. They must monitor tone, follow social scripts, respond correctly, and hide boredom or frustration. All of that takes energy, especially for people who think in concepts, prefer meaning over flow, and focus deeply on one thing at a time. For them, small talk feels like multitasking without purpose. But here's an important correction. Disliking small talk does not mean you are deeper than others. It simply means your brain prioritizes differently. Different, not better. Depth-oriented thinking. Some people are naturally oriented toward meaning. They ask, why does this matter? What is the point? Where is this going? Small talk does not answer those questions, so the brain flags it as unnecessary. But this creates a hidden problem. Many deep conversations start with shallow ones. If you reject small talk completely, you may also reject the bridge that leads to depth. Depth rarely arrives immediately. Connection usually comes first. The authenticity issue. Another reason people hate small talk is authenticity. It feels fake. You ask how someone is, they say, "Fine." You both know it's not the full truth. For people who value honesty, this feels wrong. But here's the counterpoint. Small talk is not lying. It's a boundary. Not everyone is meant to access your inner world. And that's healthy. Small talk protects intimacy. It doesn't destroy it. When it's not about depth. Now the uncomfortable part. Sometimes hating small talk is not about thinking style. Sometimes it's about fear, social anxiety, fear of judgment, fear of saying the wrong thing. If your thoughts sound like, "I don't know what to say," "I'll look stupid," "I want this to end fast," that's not depth. That's avoidance. Both feel similar. but they come from very different places. Calling fear depth can stop you from growing. Why small talk feels draining. Small talk becomes exhausting when it's forced. It has no clear end. You can't leave politely, or you're already mentally tired. It's not the conversation itself. It's the lack of control. That's why it feels worse at networking events, large gatherings, and work socials. Context matters. Part 7. What actually helps. You don't need to love small talk, but you don't need to fight it either. What helps? Use small talk as a bridge, not a destination. Keep it short. Stop expecting meaning from it. Ask yourself honestly, is this boredom or fear? That question alone changes everything. If small talk drains you, don't rush to label yourself. Ask, is this preference or protection? Is this about meaning or fear? Once you know the difference, social life becomes much easier to navigate. How do you experience small talk? Does it bore you or exhaust you? And why do you think that is? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might help someone understand themselves better. This is the if verse, where everyday reactions reveal deeper patterns of the mind. Subscribe. There's so much more to explore. Thank you for watching.